Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play XCOM Terror from the Deep, the impossible challenge. I'm feeling a bit better now, hopefully my voice is back on track. When we last left off we were completing this base defense mission, doing reasonably well despite a few lost seal anchors and of course a low number of troops. We're still doing okay, we're doing okay. Let's see what happens when we end turn though, shall we? Hopefully the game's picked up a bit of speed. It has been really laggingly slow, so once again if it does take more than a couple of minutes I will just edit it out. Oh. Saw a little bit of movement there. Akratoid coming out there to show us who's holding a thermal shock launcher, which means it's completely safe for my seal anchors to move forward, but that's not good. We just lost an operative to an Akratoid lurking around the corner of that little airlock door. Bit unfortunate. Those operatives are doing well. I believe that was Foxtrot 5. But we shall press on, eliminating that Akratoid with our Gauss rifle before, completing the mission. Still two Akratoids left in the northeastern sub-pen as well. The complete north sub-pen, rather. Oh, northeastern kind of works here. Calcinite lurking around, but it's not doing that much. It's just manoeuvring itself further away from our XCOM troops. Here we go. Let's get to it, shall we? Andrew Goss has panicked, but has remained his grip on reality, which is always good. So it is up to Foxtrot 5 to gun down this Akratoid wherever he may be. Can't gain visibility of these seal anchors. Maybe we can with Ted Stanberg. There he is. So he's facing away from us, which is fortunate. It means we can now perform a backstab maneuver with Foxtrot 5. We're going to unleash an auto shot, just to be sure. And that's why we used an auto shot, because at point blank, you can miss like that. It's actually a thing. So, Ted Stanberg does what Foxtrot 5 couldn't, and kill an alien at long range when short range would have worked. So, let's continue with our seal anchors. We can see two aliens over here. We see an Akratoid over here, and an Akratoid at the far end. We're going to go for the far end one first. Taking that one out is always good. We know this one's obviously a telepath of some kind, so we're going to shoot this one as well. Got no line of fire though, so we're going to have to inch forward. Actually, just waiting, hanging on a second. There may be possibilities here. For me to use Delta Bravo to snipe. It's not the button. Snipe. It's not going to work at all, no, definitely not. Foxtrot 5 might have had a line of fire, but that's not going to happen now. Excellent, that's another alien down. 3 aliens killed this turn. Ted Stanberg gunning down that Akratoid that was proving troublesome. Let's bring up Gerard as well. And we will bring down Delta Bravo to provide that range damage where we need it. And that wasn't the button I clicked, but we're going to keep going, not deterred by that. Foxtrot 5 is poised, ready to be eaten by the calcinite that's down there. Alright. What I will do is I will bring down the MC Victim to this point here, just to be safe. MC Victim, of course, valued member of the team, a complete victim to the XCOM cause. It's time to end turn. Excellent work, that alien using its thermal shock launcher to the best of its ability by just firing it directly at the seal anchor. Despite being equipped with only 1 point of hit points left, it's completely immune, of course, to the thermal shock launcher. And a complete hard counter to the alien menace. Andrew Goss has, of course, panicked. But what's more of concern, as we can see, we had a momentary glance of an alien down here. obviously there's this alien here, which we can easily kill. What I'm more interested in what was down here. There's obviously something down there, other than maybe it's just the calcinite, maybe it's something more. Foxtrot 5, take a look. Can't see much. I don't want to get any closer because there's calcinites about. So what we're going to do is we're going to get Ted Stanberg to come on down closer to this little exit area here. We're going to get Delta Bravo all the way over there. Because the area's basically being cleansed of alien activity. Even the alien turns are starting to take a bit longer, a bit shorter, which is a good sign. Having gone down many an alien menace, the pathfinding routines have been relieved of duty. It's time for us to cleanse. Cleansing is a good thing. I'm just going to keep Gerard sticking out just so we can see if anything's happening. Oh, we can. How do I miss that? I don't know, but we can still gun him down this turn. I was being so cautious and wrapped up about that calcinite down there, but that didn't happen. Oh, we actually have 8 hit points. I was getting a bit carried away. 5% firing accuracy, but you know we're doing good work off that 5. So I'm going to turn. It's time for the aliens to show their hand, so to speak, because if they do it to any aliens around the area, they'll be able to attack us with reasonable freedom. But of course, if they're down just to that calcinite, not much is going to be happening there. Turn 12. That was a very short turn, wasn't it? In comparison to the others. Let's see what we can do, shall we? It's time for the Sea Anchor to continue exploring. I'd rather not lose it though, so I'm not going to send it to its death. What about Delta Bravo? Can you see aliens? What about if you blew up all these torpedoes? Well, it's a marginal improvement. Because I can almost guarantee that there are additional aliens in this area. Speaking of, there's a calcinite. Hi. It's 2 shots. It was 2 good shots actually, but not quite there just yet. Foxtrot 5, do you have line of fire? Let's say it so. You do not. Regret. Despair and other assorted elements of pain. Still no line of fire. It's that Triton in the way, isn't it? How about now? Still no line of fire. Well, this is the last chance you've got. Can you make it count? No, you can't. Okay. Well, how about back here? You can get there, but you can't take any further shots. Well, at least you could see. You could see. And that's the alien you can see. Hopefully that is the last remaining alien in the alien base. Well, the XCOM base. Alright. Ted Stanberg. Spanberg, rather. Good operative so far. Hopefully he doesn't die. Of course, it's always a possibility. This is XCOM after all. I'm actually content with that turn. Do we even have Goss, man? We've got Goss! Oh man, we got Goss. His bravery's 40, his MC strength is not good. Andrew Goss. Not a good man. Alright, well what we'll do is we'll end turn. Turn 13. Still at hidden movement, which is surprising, but I think it's literally just the fact that this guy did not move at all. Still, we should have clean shots now. Sounds good to me. What we're going to do is just double check there's nothing else out here. But I'm fairly confident that was the last of the alien menace. I mean, if there was anything here, they'd be taking shots at this point. You know, there's nothing left. All we're going to do is just end turn, hope for the best then, eh? Oh, there is an alien with a sonic cannon at the end there. I was a bit gung-ho, but fortunately, Delta Bravo was obscured. So I think we should be able to get away with this. With a little bit of careful play by firing upon the torpedoes at the end. Maybe not. Maybe not careful play. Unless that stunned him, I don't think that actually did the job. That was stupid. I'm trying to just use the torpedoes to win, but it's not working, is it? Alright, come on, Sea Lake, get up here. Fortunately, Ted can get out of the way, so Mr. Sea Langton can come in and finish the job. Maybe. Did that do it? I mean, it should have done. There's like 5 explosions going off right next to the thing. I didn't hear any death, though. That's a bit cause for concern, so we're going to get these guys to take cover. The Aquatoid that may not die to explosions. It's a concerning Aquatoid if this is a new Aquatoid breed that's going to come out soon. Like the iPhone 6, it's the Aquatoid 2. Did that kill it? No, it didn't. How irritating. That is irritating because I did definitely do attacks around that general area with my explosive weaponry. Oh well. Kill it, will you? It's ridiculous. Come on. Alright, you get there. The Sri Lanka is not playing ball. Can you make this shot? Don't throw the gun. Okay, take a step forward. It's in the best cover possible. Right, come on, take another step. Can you take the shot? Nope, take another step. Can you take the shot? Nope, take another step. Can you take the shot? Come on! Come on! There we go. That was brilliant. Oh my goodness. That was out of frustration. This is stupid. Alright, Foxtrot 5, stand there. Turn that way. Crouch, take some shots, please. Now let it fire, take some shots here. There, maybe? Alright, get out of line of sight. Gerard, can you do it? Nope, no you can't. How about, there? Well, we did some explosions. Suppose that's good. Come on, guys. We're gonna lose 2 more operatives to this. This is ridiculous. I suppose at least the, Sri Lanka will take the hits first, but that's just stupid. That should have killed it. It was standing right there and 2 torpedoes went off. God. Alright, fine. And turn. There is a grenade! Well, mission's over. Fine. Fine. We'll just get 261 points. Fine. Still a good score. We're going to get some promotions. Foxtrot 5, Gerard Bizot and Andrew Goss. Goss, of course, is, the worst Goss ever devised. Now our score, of course, is taking a bit of a hit. We are currently travelling in a good minus 1500. We need to improve our score, otherwise we will lose the game. But not this month. We don't have to worry too much. The first thing we are going to do, though, is reinforce with a large number of aquanauts to replace the aquanauts that have been destroyed. Okay, it's been a while since we've seen this screen. Alright, what's the next step? Obviously we need to get rid of this Goss character. There we go, he's marked for death. Dog, please stop it. Okay, we will name, of course, all these characters once the reinforcements come in. There's a large number of them, don't worry, I have names. I'll do them between videos, though, just to save time. Alright. Manufacturer's doing well. Please stop it, dog. What else can we do? These aquajets are terrible for base defense, by the way. Just pointing that out. Speaking of, let's purchase some regular Sea Lanka gas cannons. 7. Maybe not 7. How about 3? We'll also purchase some more bolts. It's a shame we lost the last Sea Lankanth and the alien just suicide bombed itself out of existence, but it's what happens. I have a mosquito bite on my ankle. It's irritating. It's what happens. And there we have 200. Let's also take the opportunity to sell some additional equipment. We've purchased a large number of Sea Lankans, we've purchased a large number of troops, but we do have, of course, now is a large number of alien artifacts, freshly acquired from that encounter with the alien menace. Look at all these sonic cannons and sonic cannon power clips and these sonic blaster rifles. It's good stuff. Excellent. We could also sell these sonic pulses. And the aquatoid corpses. And of course the heavy thermic lance. I actually have sold the last of these, I think, but I think I've already researched them, but that's fine. I think we can get rid of the learning arrays. Good. We're good on everything else. Cool. That's just put us back up to 19 million. It's a good threshold for us to stay out there. That's progress time. Speaking of time, how are the alien activities proceeding? Total is very high this month, so we should be able to see some clear activity. Caribbean is off the charts, Indian Ocean's off the charts. Sea of Japan, of course, remains constant, as well as the Antarctic, because there's bases there. Nothing. Okay, let's remove possibilities that aren't applying. North America? No. Actually, let's turn them all on and go to the zones. Okay, so New Mexico definitely, Asian coalition definitely. There's obviously something constantly going down in Africa Core, but there's nothing huge, so I'm going to ignore Africa Core. We're also going to ignore the Icelandic Union, and Eurasia, and Federated Korea, and Australasia. We're also going to ignore the Egyptian Cartel, as well as Free China, and Scandinavia, and the Brazilian Union, the Euro Syndicate, Alaska, and everything else technically has some activity this month. The Arabian Bloc has a small amount of activity, USA has a small amount of activity, but it's pretty insignificant, so we're going to ignore these two. So it's pretty much just New Mexico, Asian Coalition, and the Sea of Japan. So let us send out the Barracudas to the Asian the New Mexico, and one Barracuda to the Asian Coalition, which I believe is here, yes. Okay. Everyone's going to run out of fuel immediately, which is good to see. Cool. They didn't really reveal much, but I just thought it was worth a look. Also just shows we've got some activity in the area, which is always good. We got the solid harpoon bolts. Speaking of inventory, actually, let's check. How many, let's go to base information and check the stores on our high explosive bolts. We've got enough for now. We probably need to get some more. Everything else is kind of fine. We may even need to sell the gas cannon phosphorus bolts. And we're doing okay. Excellent, some additional troops. I'll rename those between videos. The Sea Lankans. As we can see, we have a monthly report from XCOM's funding organisations with a score of minus 1,673. It's safe to say that the Committee of Funding Organisations is dissatisfied with my performance. We must improve my effectiveness in dealing with the alien menace or risk termination funding support for XCOM. USA is particularly pleased with your ability to deal with the localised threat and has agreed to increase its funding. Alaska, Euro Syndicate, Arabian Bloc, Africa Corps, Brazilian Union, New Mexico, Scandinavia, Neo-Japan, Free China, Australasia, Federated Korea, Eurasia and the Icelandic Union are unhappy with my ability to deal with the local alien activity in their seas and have decided to reduce their funding. The Asian Coalition has signed a cooperation agreement with the alien forces and has withdrawn from XCOM funding. That is unfortunately the first territory we've lost. Our Doom tracker is increased by 1 if we were playing XCOM 2012. Let us look at the funding for a moment, shall we? Egyptian Cartel is actually pleased. It's pleased enough to not have reduced its funding. So that's notable. And USA is actually quite pleased. Its withdrawal actually offsets most of the funding penalties, like it just completely cancels those. But obviously losing the Asian Coalition is actually significant. Like it's quite a lot of funding. It's not the highest, but it's actually probably the 4th highest, I think. Because number 2 is Arabian Bloc, number 3 is Federated Korea, and number 4 is the Asian Coalition. Yeah, I mean, Euro Syndicate is awful, but it's the European Union now. But yeah, the Asian Coalition's loss is felt, but we of course have plenty of money. We didn't even notice the effect on our bank account. The funding more than offset our maintenance for the month. If we could just go to our graphs for a second, we could go to money, income, expenditure. You know, it's barely touched. The balance, look at that, barely even touched. So, yeah, look at that. So if we ignore September, because we haven't done September yet, we're still fairly untouched. But score is now reset. We need to make this month a good month. Goes without saying, this month has to be amazing. Otherwise, we're just going to die. So, don't want to do that. We want to do a good job. So we're just going to see what happens. Obviously, we're going to need to take a proactive stance and destroy alien colonies. We need to destroy both of these this month, and that's definitely going to be going down, but I'm going to give it a week before I do so, because terroricides and the like happen in the first week or so. So we're just going to see what happens. There it is, right there. Aliens attack a shipping route. Terroricide number 6, we have no option but to engage the aliens at their designated terror site location. Fortunately, we do have the ability to get some Sri Lankan gas cannons. Unfortunately, they're going to be absolutely useless because it's a shipping route. Like, I just realised, we can't use these. They're awful. So we're going to have to be using basically just Gauss rifles, I think. Like, what are we going to do? Obviously, thermal tasers all the way. 14 thermal tasers, 14 medikits, no doubt. We'll have 14 chemical flares just because. We're going to just take all of them. No, not all of them. We're going to take 14, because we may get there at night, and that's just going to be awful. Magna packs? Yeah, why not? Gauss rifles and Gauss rifle clips is probably just going to be the order of the day. What we'll do is we'll go a little bit moderate. Okay, we're starting to hit item limits already. Magna packs, we probably don't need that many. We'll take 6, and we'll take 20 clips. We'll take 8 medikits, and we do need some gas cannons because I'm just aware we're out of gas cannons. Okay, we need to buy some more gas cannons, and that's the max of limits I've got. That's everyone's got a gun, and the people with gas cannons don't have reloads, but hopefully that's enough ammunition. Just cross fingers. So now that the crew's been renamed, we can get them on board. Let's get them on, shall we? Got a nice mix of people. May bring snappers just for the morale boost. Let's just see how we go. We got a nice mix of comic book heroes, subscribers, and game characters. I think this will do us quite well. I do think we could use the captain though, just for that morale bonus, or perhaps MC Victim. Let's take off Miles Edgeworth and put on Snapper, shall we? He will do good work, I'm sure. For the equipment, I've decided to go one less on the gas cannons, just go all in on Gauss rifles and the Sri Lankans. I'm not sure which type of ship this is. If it's a pleasure cruiser, it will be very useful to sea anchor. If it's not, if it's just the Gauss collar rifles all the way. We'll just see what happens, shall we? Let's intercept. Very small speed detected. Let's shoot it down, shall we? No. Learn to click properly, Kilk. Click, 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 click. Let's begin the mission. Ship rescue mission. Alien activity side number 6. This is a mission as a bug hunt. Eliminate all alien units on the ship and preserve the lives of any civilians on board. The aliens are dispersed above and below decks. Secure the upper decks before entering the lower ones. To quit, place Aquadaughter to the flying sub and click on the abort mission icon. And so here we are, and it is indeed a cargo ship. I took the risk. And so here we have the Seal Anchor. The first thing we need to determine is what type of aliens we're going to be facing here. Let's do that very quickly, shall we, by sending out Jenny Sparklet with her chemical flare. It's Tassoffs. I don't know if I actually want to face Tassoffs, if I'm honest. I'm looking at this Tassoff and I'm going, it's going to take at least 3 to 4 direct hits on the back with this Gauss rifle to actually kill it. It's possible, but it's like it's going to take I think it's 3 shots of a Gauss rifle, and I've got 2 levels. I've only got it's 10 crew, 30 shots a crew member. I've only got 300 shots. There's going to be 40 aliens. Let's just go. Let's just go. And look at that! Isn't that the beautiful thing? Because we leave without going to the second level, all the civilians underneath are just untouched. The aliens only just kill the top lot and go. Only 6 civilians on the map. I think that's a win. We were going to do worse than what we could do there. Let's continue pursuit. Shoot it down. It's probably another interception mission into base retaliation. And it's immediately down. It's cool. We got ourselves a mission. And we've almost completely, believe it or not, offset the score penalty. We're only at minus 20, maybe minus 100 now, because that gave us 50 points. If we get a good interception mission, it's another 50 points off the bat. As soon as the Tritons refuel, we're going to do that. Speaking of which though, let's immediately purchase some gas cannons, shall we? Yeah, we need more gas cannons, we've been running out. 20 should do us, and we'll get some more, not AP bolts, high explosive ammunition, thank you. That's going to take too long though. Oh, we'll leave it one more day. Let's do it! If it's something that's too hard, we'll just bail. It's fine. We've got a full crew for once. I'm using the single Seal Anchors. I'll probably grab the second one at another future point. It is time to begin the climb. The climb up and onwards to a better score. Today we face Lobstermen for the first time ever, and don't worry, we're carrying not a single explosive weapon at all. We're gonna just... Actually, I'm not gonna use sheep. I'm not that cruel. Or Valkar. Foxtrot... Dr. Eric Goswald, there you go. Let's just demonstrate how awful Lobstermen are, shall we? Yeah, seems good. Give us a shot, shall you, Goswald? Notice how little damage we did to that Lobsterman? That's going to keep happening if we keep facing Lobstermen. Not gonna do that. Of course we lost an operative, but he was rubbish, so that was okay. So that was the first lobster man sighting, and as you can see, it went badly. I wasn't going to bother with that. Not without HE, and we didn't have any, so yeah. And don't worry, there's the box. So as you can see, our score is kind of doing well that. So far we haven't lost. So far, we need to get on the upward stretch though. And don't worry, I've got a plan. We're going to get an extra crew member on there. Let's get Miles Edgeworth, shall we? We do need to actually pull off some crew to get some more experts on there. Cool. We need to get on that extra seal anchor gas cannon. Seems good. We need to get on a lot more gas cannons, though. Yeah, I know. Alright, that's the best way to do this. I think that's good. Okay, we're ready to roll. And we do need to be able to start attacking bases. That's the key thing. That is the easiest obtainable score bonus that we can inflict upon ourselves. Alright, I don't need to... What am I saying? Sorry about that, everyone. I didn't make sense for a few moments there. Okay, we need to take on an alien colony. It's either going to be that one or it's going to be this one. As Sea of Japan will like us more, we'll probably go for Japan. And what we'll do is we'll leave it for next video. I need to do some practice offline on how to actually do this properly, because if we actually want the LP to keep going, I'm going to need to pull out some skill. So, when we come back, skill. Definitely.